What's up, guys? This is Mohsen Muntazir, and my tutorial is about May.com tutorials. And I will cover the whole thing from foundation to the advanced level. There are four levels: foundation, basic, intermediate, and advanced. Each level will contain different lectures, and different lectures will contain different units. So, today I'm starting the foundation level, and this is lecture number one. So, are you ready? Are you excited? Because make.com will automate your all the business, just like the robots do all the things. All these social media platforms, your website, your CRM, all will be automated with this software. So learning this software is very important for all of the people who are in small business, who are in tech business, who are running e-commerce business, who are producing content on different social media platform. You will not find any of this kind of course on the internet. So I am starting these tutorials just for my audience so that they can leverage how automate help them. I am Mohsen Muntazir, and I am a digital marketer from last 6 to 7 years, and from last couple of years, like 2 or 3 years, I'm exploring the AI tools, how to deploy in the businesses, and how to achieve the 100x growth from this no code platform. So, what is the power of automation? It can simplify, it can scale, and it can succeed with make.com. So that's why this course is for everyone. If you're a solopreneur, if you're a content creator, if you're anybody, you just have to learn this course. Why? Because it can streamline your workflows. Your workflows will be automate. It's a no code automation. You don't need to learn coding skills, or you don't need to learn heavy Python programmings or something like that to automate your workflows, because AI has made this thing easy for non-coders. In fact, particularly, I am the non-coder person. I don't know a single how to write a single line of code, but I have learned all of these things. So how we work? By mastering made.com through this course, you will be able to automate complex process, scale up your operation, and drive your business forward. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry about this things that Canva is behind my slides. So because I didn't know that I didn't recharge my Canva. So apology for that. This thing will be available in the comments. You can get that, and it's important for you to can get that. Okay, let's start it. Master the foundation for automation success. This is the level one, and in level one I will cover 5 lectures. So today we are talking about the lecture one. So lecture one is setting up my first scenario. This is the lecture one. Lecture one will contain 6 units. So let's say, so this is unit one, and in which we will study about the UI scenario. There are 5 things you'll have to know in the UI of the scenario. Okay, there is app, menu, run schedule button, control tools, and favorites. Let's sign in make.com. You can sign in through simple Google account, and you will land on this page. Forget about this curve. I have I've done just some work, so this curve, forget about this thing. You will land on this page, and once you land on this page, you just have to click create new scenario. Okay, once you will click on this create new scenario, this clean interface will open. So there are a couple of things you must know. You will see the big plus button. This is known as app. Once you will hover on that, it will automatically open a lot of apps here. Okay, we will talk about later. This is known as menu. It has a lot of options. Organization, what is your organization name? If you want to add members in your team, so that what you are doing will be seen by them. This is scenarios, different workflows. If you want to create different workflows, this is more, it's a lot of option here. This is advanced options, we can talk about later. This is a resource hub. People created scenarios, and they publicly open those workflows so that you can get learn from those things. What's new? It's the updates, it's notification, help, and its profile. So this is menu bar, and let's talk about the other thing: run schedule, flow flows, and favorites. So here, this is important thing. This is scheduling. Okay, so if you want to schedule your workflow, you can change it to you have to save the first and then you have to run the schedule. You can change the timing as well. This is the save button. Once you create the workflows, you can save from here. And this is setting. You can share notes if you want to add something that will remind you each and every time. You can click on that and create here the notes. This is something we will talk about later. This is explain flow. It will create the scenario that from which direction the work will go. We will use that after 1 or 2 minutes when we'll create the first scenario. So these are the flow controls. These are the advanced options we will talk about later. And here are the favorites. One, you will use any app, it will start coming in this area. So this is our lecture one. It's a simple UI scenario. So unit one, it's a simple scenario. Okay, so let's talk about the unit 2. So let's talk about the unit 2. The unit 2 contains name, add app, weather setup, configuration, and saves. Okay, so let's come to this dashboard. So first of all, you have to create the name of the scenario. So here you can change the name. I'm creating my first scenario. Whatever name you want to choose, you can choose that. So the second thing is add app. Okay, so let's create the real work now. Okay, this plus button, you have to click on that. You can move it from here and there. Let's place it here, click it, and let's add starting from the basic thing, let's add weather. In weather app, you can see that there are two options: get current weather and get daily weather forecast. Let's add the get current weather. Okay, so when you will add this app, you have to configure this app. This column will appear, so you have to configure this. So I just want to enter location cities, and let's I want to know the weather of London. Okay, so I will select OK, and once done, I will save it. See, configuration the app, and then save it, and then I will save this scenario. The scenario was saved. So my scenario has been saved. What I have to do in this thing, I just add simple app the weather, and then I save it. And from weather, you have to choose the option get current weather. Okay, so let's go to unit number 3. Okay, in this unit, we are really talking about the apps. What are the kinds of apps? Okay, as you can see that there are a lot of options. If we add, there are a lot of options here. These are all apps. So what kind of apps are there? We have to understand those things. Okay, there are 5 types of apps. Okay, first is action and searches, triggers, iterators, and aggregators. Action is something, if you want to add some column in your Excel sheet, if you want to add some row in your Excel sheet, this is known as action app. If you want to collect some information from the database, this is known as search app. Trigger app are basically 2 types: instant triggers and polling triggers. Instant triggers are triggers that you have informed immediately. You just received the email, so it will trigger the workflow. And the polling are something like you have to set the interval that inform everything to me about after 30 minutes, after 1 hour. So this is polling in triggers. Okay, you cannot be informed immediately, so there it is the basic difference. Iterators, very simple. If you want to break down a large piece of information into single units, and after that you will read each and every unit. By the way, in the make.com, we call a piece of information or a data known as bundle. Okay, if you have a particular data, then you can call that data into bundle. Make.com understand that thing as bundle. So what are aggregators? It's just the opposite of iterators. If you want to combine a lot of bundles to a large big bundle, so this is known as aggregators, and break down the big bundles into smaller bundles, this is known as iterators app. So the iterators app do those tasks and the aggregators app those tasks. So this was all about unit 3. Let's go to unit 4. Okay, let's dive into some real work. This is unit number 4. And before starting that, let me tell you one thing. You just have to create a single spreadsheet. I have just created my blank spreadsheet in my Google account. So you can sign in your Google account and create the blank sheet in your Google Drive. I named it my first scenario. Okay. So after that, you have to come on the dashboard and just see. Uh, okay, let's configure this. We will add we will add some more apps to this. Let's add Google Sheets. In Google Sheets, you can add a row, the action app to that. You will land on this column. Okay, so this is a connection made academy. If you want to add some more connection, you will land actually on this page, and then you will sign in with your Google account. I already signed in with the Google account, so that it's automatically showing me that my email ID has been attached. Okay, so you have to select add the connection here, and you have to sign in into your Google account, so that this Google account in which you have created your spreadsheet, you have to connect that account to this app. And how do you will connect that? You will, when this column will appear, you will get this column. You have to sign in, and when you will sign in, you can see here that it will look like it will ask you keep the name. I created the name of Meme Academy, and now this will be shown like that. Okay, in the second column, search method, it's all given here. It will be available in the description. You don't have to worry about that. Search by path, and it's my drive auto selected. And in the spreadsheet, you have to see, click here to choose the file, and see the file which is already I have created, the spreadsheet my first scenario. I have select the file. So this is selected sheet. By default, you can select the sheet name. So it's showing that my sheet contain Z columns. Okay, so you have you have to do all these settings. This is the configuration of this app. The configuration of the weather app was pretty simple and easy, but the configuration of the Google Sheet is pretty confusing. Already I have attached images here, so you can go and check that. Okay, so once you will do those settings, you will select OK, and then you can save. But after saved, you have to select the scenarios from the menu. So from the menu, you will got this thing, that verify, reauthorize or verify. I have already verified that, so you will get this notification from here. What you have to do, you will have to click the verify button, and it will be verified. And then let's go to unit number 5. Okay, what's up guys, this is unit 5, and in unit 5 we will just learn how to connect the apps and how to unlink the apps. Okay, so this is our sheet. If you will see, there are 3 dots here. It means they are connected. See, it's a bond, and it means both apps are connected. Okay, so what you will do, you can place it here, and if you will right click there, there the option, this is unlink. So when you will unlink, you will see the yellow spot on one of the app. It means that this app has run its flow, but this isn't. So you can run individual flows as well to get the data, what data this app has produced. Don't worry about that. We will see those things later. We will talk about those things in detail. Just understand the link and unlink option here. Okay, so how to link this app to this again? Let me unlink this, and when you will bring this app close to this weather app, it will automatically connect to weather app. So this is the linking and unlinking option. You can connect both apps very easily. So this was all about the unit number 5, just connecting and linking the app. And let's create some major flows in unit number, the last unit, the unit number 6. Okay, so unit 6 is the most important unit of this lecture. Okay, you have created the apps, you have configured the apps, but how to, you have connected the apps, but basically the data between the apps are not connected yet, and you even didn't see the automation yet. So what you have to do, you have to do those things to connect the data between the apps in this unit. Okay, so this is the most important unit of the lecture, so pay attention please. Okay, what is mapping? We are going to do mapping in this unit. So what is mapping? Generating items of information from one module like an app, and testing make and telling make where you want the information to appear in the next module. For example, in the weather app, you want to take the description of the weather, and you would like this item of information to appear within the first row on your spreadsheet. How to do that? You will have individually run the weather app. Let's come to the dashboard. I want my this weather information to deploy on Google Sheet. Okay, what information we have collected, like I want the information of London city weather, and I want to deploy them on the Google Sheet. So what will I do? I will right click on this and run this module only. Once this module will run, the column will appear. So this is the bundle one. As I have told you that in make.com, the collection, the data is known as bundle. So this is bundle one, that you have entered the data London, I want to city by name, and the output bundle is known as what it's shown. It's showing the temperature, the atmospheric pressure, air humidity, coldness, sunrise, sunset, status, code, description. So it's showing a lot of things. Okay, so what you have to do, what you have to do, you have to do what you have to do is generating a bundle of information you already generated, and now you have to map your all those information into Google Sheet. So how will you do that? You will came there, you will open the Google Sheet like that, and in the values, in the columns section, when you will click on the column A, it will automatically came this column from the weather information will came, because the make.com, the system already knows there are only two apps. So definitely the Google Sheets know that you will deploy the weather information into that app. If you have three apps there, then you will get three columns there. So you have to select one column for which information you want to deploy on your app. Okay, so What's it saying? It's saying that for row A, select sunrise. Let's for row A select, yes, this is sunrise. Okay. For row B, select temperature, C status and description. So for row B, I am selecting sunset. Sorry, it's temperature and status. It doesn't matter. You can select anything you want. Let's remove this temperature. Therefore, row C, select status, and for D, column D, what's that? It's description. Okay, so for D, it's description. Okay, let me tell you one thing. You can select any of these. You can select any of these. Okay, so it doesn't matter that you can test them, you can practice them, you can selecting other apps, so you can practice by yourself. Okay, so once you'll do this, what you have to do, you have to okay and save. Okay, so you will just okay and you will save. Once the scenario is saved, then run once. Okay, it's successfully ran. This is the indicator that your app is successfully run. When it turns green, both the apps turn green, so it means the automation has been successfully ran. Okay, so if it won't go successfully, then it will become yellow or red, and although this will show the notification that it didn't run successfully. So this is the end of your lecture 1. This automation flow has been successfully run. So now tell me, this is the question. You will comment down what we got, what will be the solution for that. Let me ask from you, what will be the solution for that? We have changed the weather and we have deployed that weather settings in 4 columns. So what will be the output? This is my basic question from you people, so that I can know that if you have paid the attention or not. So let me give the answer in advance. Probably the people will think, what was that? Let's open this sheet that I have created, and I have linked that sheet to the, it will take some time, I think so. The boom, see, this is column A, this is column B, this is column C, and this is column D. The column D contain the description, the column C contain the status, the B contain the temperature, and the A contain the sunset and sunrise timings. Okay, so if you're getting this output, it means you have successfully ran your outflows. Okay, so what is the benefit of this? You can get, after every 30 to 50 minutes or after 1 hour, you can get your things right here, and you know about this automation. So if you like the video, just subscribe my channel, hit the like button, and wait for the second lecture. It will be the weekly task. I will update the second lecture very soon. If you like the video, please comment, and there will be a quiz. I will upload it on this channel too in the comment section, and the slides you will get by all the links will be provided in the description. So take care, see you in the next lecture. Thanks, bye bye.